Less than 2 months, Oklahomans will head to the polls to cast their vote in the general election. A recent Sooner poll giving us an inside look at who voters are leaning towards. News 9's Felice Romero joins us live with more on the state superintendent race. Felice?
That poll, completed mostly by Republican voters, has Democratic candidate Gina Nelson ahead of Ryan Walters by 5%. I spoke with both about their reaction to the numbers. A recent Sooner poll is giving candidates an idea where they stand with voters.
Republicans make up 57% of the electorate now here in Oklahoma.
402 randomly selected likely voters were asked who they would vote for in the race for state superintendent.
Walters has much higher name identification than Nelson, who's never run for office before.
48.1% say they would vote for Democratic candidate Gina Nelson, 43.1% favoring Ryan Walters, while more than 8% are undecided.
I feel very cautiously optimistic. You know, education is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. It's an issue that affects every single one of us, and I'm just very humbled to have the opportunity to try and fight for the kids of Oklahoma.
The spokesperson for Ryan Walters saying in a statement, the Walters campaign is focused on getting its message out and connecting with voters. The only poll that matters is Election Day in November.
What we're seeing is that as many as 17% of Republicans say that they're voting for Nelson over Walters.
I'm hoping what it means is that we can have some good old-fashioned common sense conversations about education and that we want to move it in a forward direction.
The poll also revealing that Nelson is doing better among voters under the age of 54 who are more likely to be parents, while Walters is polling better among voters 55 and up.
We need to point out that Democrats typically do better in education issues compared to Republicans. This is more of a historical view.
For a further breakdown on the polling, head to news9.com. Felice Romero, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Felice, thank you. And here